Puzzle Bobble 3D Vacation Odyssey on the PlayStation 4. I guess you could also call it Bust-A-Move VR. It's, if you remember Bust-A-Move from the Neo Geo, I think the Super Nintendo had a port. I want to say I played it on the Sega Saturn, way back in the late 90s, early 2000s. That's basically what this is. Now, you might ask, first of all, this game also has a VR compatibility mode. And the box says it requires the internet. I played this game for about 20 minutes before doing this video. I didn't need an internet connection to start playing, and I didn't need an internet connection to install it. This PS4 is completely offline, so I don't know what they're talking about. Probably worth noting, you might ask yourself, how would you play a game like this with a VR mode? Well, imagine, instead of playing a strictly 2D game, we're going to be playing a variant of that where it's almost like a... I guess it's almost like a rail shooter in a way, where we're shooting bubbles off in the distance, and the bubbles exist in a 3D space. So you will rotate some of the bubbles. There are some elements here that have 3D elements. Like you have bubbles that are affixed to a rotating cube. So the direction that you hit those cubes will determine which way they spin. That makes things a bit more interesting, and I'm not sure if people are going to be comfortable with that. I tried playing this game. My very first response was, why did they even make this game in 3D? It just makes the game more difficult to parse for the kind of game it is, which is a match 3 color. It's a color matching game. It's a match 3 game. Gameplay basics: to pop the bubbles, match 3 or more bubbles of the same color. Okay, that's how Bust-A-Move works. All bubbles are attached to the bubble core. It rotates when the bubble mass is hit with bubbles. That's the problem. The bubbles are attached to the core, and the core rotates based on the direction that you're firing from. And you can't rotate, so just keep that in mind. But when the bubble hits the core, it will spin based on the area where the bubble lands. It'll make more sense when you actually see it in the game. Popping bubbles until one bubble or less is left. Pop the activated bubble core with any colored bubble. Okay. Aim the bubble cannon. Press R2 to pull back the plunger, then release the fire. Pull the plunger back farther to shoot the bubble. So I guess if you tap the button, it doesn't go that far. But if you hold it down, I couldn't figure out what difference holding it down even made. I was always releasing it at the same speed. Of course, the speed might determine how fast the bubble core rotates when the bubble makes contact with it. You can hold L2 to cancel your shot, which is good. Bubble swap. This is the part I forgot about when I was first playing the game. You can press the X button to swap bubbles. So if you want a different color, you can. Though the game so far seems to be pretty good about giving you a color that you need. So it's not so bad. At least not yet. Power-ups. Press left on the D-pad to equip the bomb. There's an icon at the bottom of the screen that shows you what each direction is mapped to, so that you don't have to memorize it. Press X to eat the lollipop, light the bomb, and load into the bubble. Okay. I never got a bomb when I was playing, by the way. At least not when I first started playing. It was the infinite mode that I was playing earlier. And fire the bomb before it explodes. When the bomb explodes, it destroys a big group of bubbles. Maybe that'll matter more in the story mode. Now press up to equip the paintbrush. Hold the right stick in the direction of the desired color. Okay, so it's a color wheel. Release R2 to fire the painted bubble from the cannon. Painted bubbles change the color of the bubbles they impact. Okay. Now, again, I never got any power-ups when I was playing Infinite Mode the first time. I already did that. Spin bubble. Press right on the D-pad to equip the spin bubble. And press the right stick in a direction to rotate the... Oh! Again, the 3D setup. Wait, how does that work? So you can rotate it. That's why you would need 3D. It's just, again, it just makes the game harder to parse. In a heated moment, anyway. Stop pushing the right stick or press circle to end the spin bubble power-up. Okay. So it gives you more control over the core. Equipping power-ups. Press the D-pad to equip a power-up. Press left for the bomb, up for the paintbrush, right for the spin bubble. Yeah, sure. Unequipping. Press down or circle to unequip a power-up. Okay. Dual mode. Press and hold the trackpad to view your opponent's progress. That seems like a very bad way. Again, another like at least in a traditional two-player versus mode, you can just peek at the other side of the screen, see what they're doing. But in the original Bust-A-Move Puzzle Bobble, you can kind of peek at the other person's side of the screen to see what they were doing. In most versus puzzle games, it worked that way. I'm curious how that works here. When you hit a star bubble, all bubbles of the same color will pop. Rainbow bubble. Change its color to match any bubbles that are popped next to it. The box bubble. You cannot pop box bubbles. Not the bubbles connecting to the core to drop it. Okay. That's actually a familiar mechanic I've seen in other games. And other match 3 games like this. Popping toxic bubbles makes Bob sick for 3 turns. You can't swap bubbles. The plus bubble adds 3 shots to the shot. Oh. I don't think I have not run out of bubbles before, but we'll see how that goes. I have not run out of shots before. Popping monster bubble subtracts 3 shots. Really. Barriers block review. Hit them with a matching bubble to pop them. Okay. Inverted bubbles cannot pop after each shot. Inverted bubbles revert to normal. Normal bubbles become inverted. Oh. Oh, okay. So you hit an inverted bubble to switch it to a regular bubble, then you pop it. But then all the other regular bubbles become inverted. Okay, so I guess we better do the story mode to start. We'll sample each one. We'll see how it goes. I can't play the story mode? Oh, spend coins to unlock power-ups. Okay, that's the problem. 15 shot limit. And let's see how we do. I never got a chance to play much Bubble Bobble, and I kind of liked Bust-A-Move, but not enough to buy it. Like, if Bust-A-Move always felt like a filler game to me. Are we going, Bowtie, we're going Bub, what are their names? Bub and Bob? I don't know what any of this is. Is this like the background? Or is it like a story mode? Okay. Again, you have to look at the reticle to see where the bubbles are going to land. But again, it's hard to see in a glance where the reticle is. So you have to pay attention to the flashing bubbles around it. So I'm the first to admit, like, I'm not colorblind like that, but it's kind of hard to see. And also, you can't really see what color bubbles inside your gun. I know it's yellow now because I peeked at it. So yeah, you can kind of see there's a red bubble there. But again, if there were just an icon on the screen that said, this is the bubble you're firing, okay, fine. But you have to kind of peek at the gun to see, wait, is that a red bubble? I could see it, but again, it's hard to see at a glance. So it costs you an extra couple of milliseconds to kind of determine what the color is. So that's unfortunate. Again, it's an interface thing. Because the game's trying to be, quote, immersive, unquote, you can't always see what you need to see based on the on-screen real estate. It's harder than I think it should be to see things, to see valuable information. Like, where's this bubble going to target? And you kind of move one bubble at a time, but the cursor doesn't always seem to move where your joystick is going. Like, I tried pointing it to the left, and it wound up going up for some reason. So it doesn't seem as precise as I would like, unfortunately. Oh, I was trying to hit the core. Yeah, if there's only one bubble on the core, you can just blow up the core without having to knock off that last bubble. Yeah, like I said, this seems unreasonably the controls seem unreasonably cumbersome for what they should be. For a game like this, it should be very simple to just point and shoot, but it's a remix of the Bust-A-Move music, which is a very good soundtrack, actually. It's one of Zuntata's best soundtracks, at least one of the best soundtracks I've heard from them. Really like the Sega Saturn version of the soundtrack they did. See how it's spinning when it makes contact? I think this is a green bubble. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it's a green one. The reticle's green, so that's how I know. What's my shot limit again? X. Press L2 to switch. X. Yeah, L2 to cancel the shot. There we go. I needed to change buttons that time. So I think there are 9 bubble shots left. Green. Again, you can kind of see where that bubble's going to land, but again, in a regular 2D setup, it works a bit better. Should hit both of those. Should hit both of those red vertices, but whatever. I mean, even in the original 2D Bubble Bobble, it's like they had a guide that could tell you where the ball was going to launch, but it wouldn't show you every carom because it could bounce off the sides of the wall. It could bounce off the sides of the playfield. But in this game, you don't have any of that caroming. It's basically just, pointing and shooting. And again, I tend to believe that there should be more, like, you should zoom in a lot closer. Like, you seem way too far out. You know what I mean? It feels like you should be closer. It feels like you should be closer. Of course, that also depends on, some of the other levels might be harder. Because you have to move your cursor all the way over there, or all the way over to the left. Which, again, makes the game more immersive, but doesn't make it easier to play. Again, interface. Let's go for those two. Blue. Can I hit that one in the center? Yep, that was a good one. Because everything else I was connected to, it flew off. Blue, can I get that one? Seems okay. Yeah, get that gray. Get the whites. There you go. Knocked a lot of them off, so that's good. Yeah, these are all blue. He's holding a blue one, and I'm targeting with a blue one, so switching wouldn't have done any good. Press the X button to switch. Take that purple one, which should give me a better match. I'll take all those purples. Again, it takes a bit of finesse with the analog stick, because you can't play with the D-pad. So, like, you can't aim with the D-pad, I mean, so that's unfortunate. Can't imagine playing this game with the VR sticks, you know what I mean? I will not be getting a PlayStation 4 VR. I'll not be getting a PSVR setup, so I'm not worried about it. Get them both. Whoop, not dead yet. I'll take care of it. Yeah, one shot left. Oh well. I don't think I wasted any shots really. I just could have gotten a higher score. In fact, we'll replay it just to see how it goes. Yeah, Bust-A-Move always did have good music. Yeah, get those silvers. There you go, see? That was a good shot. Get these purples. Yeah, that might have been a bad aim, but I'll take it. That wasn't a good one. I thought I matched some of those. This would be a good one. This is going to be 4 blues. Okay, I got 10 left. That was a good one, I guess. That's a good one. Yep, that wing's gone. Blue. That's fine. Yep, that wing's gone. Okay, 7 left. So this should be good. Yeah, let's get a silver. It should get rid of most of them. Yep, that'll do it. 5 left. So it should give me 2 stars instead of just 1. Yeah. So it'll give me 2 score stars instead of just 1. No, it didn't. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I think we get the idea. So you can come back later and try to get a higher score. This one has a time limit. Not a fan of those. Alright, fine. We'll do a time limit. I want to say when you play in infinite mode, which we'll sample later, the bubbles get sucked up towards the top of the screen, and that's what causes the fail state. Not running out of bubbles, I guess. That was the only mode I played when I was sampling the game. You don't dilly-dally. I saw that cursor jostling, and it shouldn't have done that. See, it's jostling a bit. I'm not moving the joystick, but it's still jostling. That's kind of unfortunate. Give me that. There we go. Mind the time limit. The game seems to be automatically putting the cursor near where you need to target it. I'm not complaining about that. But... See, it's automatically pointing the cursor. As soon as I load the bubble in, it's automatically pointing the cursor towards that core on the right. So it was pretty close to my final target. So you do have to do some fine-tuning, but by default, the reticle seems to be in a favorable position. So you don't have to move it too much in between shots. So that's actually a useful feature, actually. But again, I don't like this 3D view. I think it needs to be way closer. Like, I think it should be, like, over the shoulder. Like, a lot closer to the targeting reticle. But that also causes the problem of how much you have to move the cursor around to target the bubbles if you're zoomed in that close, you know what I mean? So that might be a compromise, too. But there's so much wasted space on the left and right sides of the screen because of that. Pop all the bubbles in 20 shots. No time limit, though. Purple. Yeah, not bad. Trying to get at least 3 at every shot. Like that. That blue should fit. I guess if you know what you're doing, you can manipulate the spin to expose bigger matches on subsequent turns. But I don't know what I'm doing. I'm practicing. It's a research stream. There we go. This isn't going as well as I would have hoped. Give me those purples over there. Can I get 4? Whoops! That was a waste. Oh, okay. I don't know why it bounced, but okay. That was a mulligan. They gave me a mulligan on that one. I think I can reach all those purples. You tried to slip that one underneath. I got a purple. Okay, I'm running out of bubbles. Blue. White should be fine. Can I get all these whites over here? Nope. Nope. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, I guess we're doing it. I guess we have to do a blue. Fine, so we'll do a blue. Running out of bubbles. Can I get all these purples? Again, it's kind of hard to see. 3D. Nope. Switch with the blue. This is much better. Thought I would have had a white by now. Ugh, terrible. Purple. Give me those purples. Whoops! I think I missed that one. Ugh. Let's clear out that core. You're running out of space. Clear it out. We're going to have to redo this level. Yeah. I can clear this one. It shouldn't be a problem. So, how many levels are there? 10. We'll worry about that later. Okay, let's see what the duel does. Quick match against the AI. Yeah, we can't do it without internet connection. Fine. Well, ignore that. Infinite. Can't unlock any power-ups. Guess that's another excuse to keep playing. So here in infinite mode, the bubble cores will be sucked towards a interdimensional portal of some sort, a temporal storm, I don't know. It's a black hole that sucks the bubbles up slowly. So the idea is to clear out the cores before they get sucked in. See? Clear them out before they get the portal. We got a white. Okay, both of those whites. Switch with a blue. Yeah. Devious. Not a great white match. Nope, not a great... Yeah, it's terrible. Look at this. Again, the 3D manipulation's kind of weird. Oh, these bubbles won't bounce off the ground because it's water. Well, we can't run out, so that's good, I suppose. I gotta spin these, so I gotta hit one. I gotta hit it up high, I think, to spin it, to give it some top spin. Yeah, I needed that. See if we can aim it so you get some top spin. Which, that's where the 3D matters. Now I have to hit it. I have to hit it from the left side so that it spins in that direction. Yeah, we kind of need to spin this in the other direction. Yeah. Sometimes you want a flat surface to a target. See if we can go for the blue. Red over here. Hit it from the left side. See if that solves the problem. Not great. The alarm's going to go off a bit later. Purple won't work there. Try the left one. Blue is fine for this one. There we go. Not great. Purple. Huh, better than I thought. See? It's gonna get sucked up. Got it. Okay, perfect. So aim for the one on the left side, because that's closer to the portal. Red. Can I hit the blue in the back? I can't. Let's go for the red. Can we hit them both? No. Red's good. Okay, we got all the reds. Wow. Let's see if we can hit all the purples. That's with the purples. I'm not recognizing it. Cancel. That's a red. Yeah, it's a red. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I understand. I'll take your purple in a second. Okay, screw it. I screwed it up. Oh, it bounced off the surface. That shouldn't have happened. Purple. Hit it again. Good. That was a good one. Red one. I can barely see it flash. There we go. We get another purple in there. Didn't blow up. Got it now, though. Okay, aim for the one on the left. Green. Hit them both? No. Yellow. Green. I know. Yellow. One more. Got him. Now we got... Okay, that one on the right, that one in the middle is going to kill me. Silver. Da, 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 da. We're gonna do the speed run. Let's go. Yeah, that was a clear. It didn't look like a clear. So what determined what determined that I actually won? I don't remember exactly. Exit. I don't think I actually won. I guess I didn't get a game over. Alright, so we can't unlock anything. We didn't get any coins for that. So I have to do the story mode to get coins. Yeah, I'm okay, fine. Do I want to keep playing this? I guess we'll have some bonus footage later. Yeah, I don't want to keep playing this, honestly. We'll have some bonus footage later.